with as different as 2020 has been for you and your family, maybe there are some moments that you've learned some things, especially your kids, through this whole different type of Christmas season. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Yeah, I've tried to really teach the kids to be patient with people more so this year, because I think a lot of people are, the thread's a little bare at the end, and a lot of people have more of a temper in some situations. So I'm like, think about where they're coming from, and understand why they've reacted in such a way. So I'm trying to teach my kids that maybe a little more this year.
Yeah, and Christmas for us is totally different this year for obvious reasons. And even how we're doing presents. I mean, everybody used to get everybody something, but what my kids came up with, and they just did this themselves. They picked one person in the family to give to. So like Amanda is going to take care of Spencer. Spencer's going to take care of me. And then, someone's going to take care of Eli. I mean, that's how they're doing their Christmas giving this year, which I think is really brilliant. I wonder how you're teaching your kids as well during the Christmas season. And maybe you've learned something yourself along the way at 800-447-7234. Well, what about you? You're on his radio.
What I remember most about being a kid was the Jesus Loves Me song. And that's so simple. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. If you teach them that song, that is so simple, and the tune is so simple. And I remember thinking about that when I was a little kid. It's the only thing I really remember from being really young about being at church was that song. And then hopefully you'll be in a couple situations where you can, maybe there's like a nativity set up and you can point it out. See, they're celebrating baby Jesus too. Maybe a Christmas card that somebody sends you or something,
His morning crew.
It's amazing what your kids pick up, especially when you're going through some different times like 2020 during the Christmas season. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. What about your kids or your family?
Yeah, Bonnie texted and said, our family usually takes a weekend away together, kind of as a gift to their older children, but it looks like that's not going to happen this year. But something they do as couples is they adopt families or individuals they know around that haven't been as fortunate this year. So that's something that they've been teaching their kids for years and years.
Oh, that's great. Well, what about you? His radio, 800-447-7234. What's your story?
They will surprise you. Our oldest is 31, the middle one 26, and the youngest one's going to turn 22 on Christmas Eve. But they came to us about 3 years ago and said, we don't want to do gift exchange anymore. We think we ought to take the money we put into gifts and go help somebody who doesn't have enough to just survive. And it just made me cry because they were so in tune with, hey, we're going to try to do something for somebody else. Boy, talk about a blessing.
Yeah, right. And that's a lot because of you and your wife, because of the way that you raised your kids. And now they're adults and wanting to give back and help other people out during the Christmas season. Better to give and receive, right?
Every single time. And when they do that unprompted, it does. It makes you cry. It's like, okay, wow, I did something right.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So if I get this right, Liz wants to update you on something. It's his morning crew, by the way. I'm Rob Dempsey. That's Liz Riles, or his radio. And she wants to update you on something that this is either fashion or food. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try to pronounce this. Gnocchi. Gnocchi.
What?
Is that it?
No. Gnocchi.
It's not how it's spelled.
Sort of. Gnocchi. It's being sold at Aldi now.
I don't know what that is.
It's pasta. So you're right. It is a
Pasta?
food. Yeah, it is. And you can make it I think generally it's made out of potato. Every recipe I've ever seen, it's been made out of potato.
So what's this gnocchi look like?
It's like little, it's almost like a ravioli, so you can kind of stuff it, I think.
Why don't I call it ravioli?
Because it's different. It's not. It's gnocchi because ravioli is not made from potato. That's made from wheat and eggs and things like that. So
if it's pronounced, what'd you say? Gnocchi?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Yeah, so the G is sort of silent.
Why don't they spell it gnocchi instead of gnocchi?
It's a different language. It's
Evidently.
Italian. But they were selling it, and they're selling Christmas gnocchi at Aldi. I think it's in the shape of like Christmas trees and stars. And it's potato and spinach, and it's colored green, and then like normal pasta as well. So it's just to add a little festive flair to your Christmas dinner.
So this gnocchi thing is ravioli, just stuffed with potatoes.
No, it's gnocchi. It's something totally different. It's like if you have, I don't know, like the elbow macaroni, or if you just have spaghetti noodles or lasagna noodles.
Okay.
It's all pasta, but it's just different. It's different shapes, or it's, yeah.
Okay. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it again, but it's at Aldi.
Yes, try it. You'll love it.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I just want to thank you. You are just absolutely amazing, and you have been helping His Radio throughout this year in 2020. It's Rob and Liz, His Radio and His Morning Crew. And His Radio, if you're new to the family because you found the Christmas music, we're a nonprofit radio station. And so we rely on gifts of people just like you to keep this message of hope alive, especially during the Christmas season. And here we are wrapping up 2020, just a few weeks away. 2021 is going to be here. Whoop, whoop. We need a new fresh start after this year, you
Right.
know? And your year-end gift is really going to help to touch people's lives.
Yeah, it really will. If you have been touched, maybe His Radio has made a difference in your life, or you know that it's a safe place to land when you're getting the kids ready for school and they're in the backseat and they're listening and they're singing along with the songs. That is making a difference. That's planting that seed in those little lives so you can help support the ministry of His Radio.
So here's all you have to do to give your year-end gift. I know there's a lot of organizations that you've been thinking about, but we are a 501c3, which basically means your gift is tax deductible. So go to our website, hisradio.com. You can give your gift online today. I've seen many people do $1,000 or a $5,000 gift. Many did a $500 gift. It's just what God's placing on your heart to give a year-end gift. Here's the website again. It's hisradio.com. You can give through the My His Radio app if you're listening on the app, or text the word give, just the word give, and we'll send you the link.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
No doubt your kids' teachers are just like superheroes, teaching virtually and just trying to grasp a hold of 2020 is and how you teach a student. Here's one teacher. Her name is Luciana. She's like a superhero. See, one of her kids, she teaches a class of a lot of 7-year-olds. Okay, so it's what, first or second grade?
First or second, yeah.
And so one of her students' mom just gave birth to a baby. But here's the thing. Everybody in that student's family has COVID. And mom has it so bad that she had to be intubated for several weeks. It was just absolutely horrible. And so the dad's like, we've got to keep this baby safe. So he boldly picked up the phone and said, listen, would you, Luciana, the teacher, take care of our baby for us while we recover from COVID?
And she did?
Didn't bat an eye. She's like, absolutely. I will take that baby in. Been feeding it the formula, been making sure that that baby is healthy and strong, away from all the COVID in the family. The mother's doing a lot better. The kids and the husband or the dad is starting to become better as well. And here's the thing. Luciana's been teaching virtually from home the entire time. And so now the baby has been involved in teaching.
And teaching them a life lesson as well. But think of that bond that she's making, not only with that child in those first couple of weeks of life, but also with that family. They're never going to be separated.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
Absolutely blowing my mind. Maybe your kids are smart like this as well, but here is a young man who decided he wants to help out his dad and vets with an app. It's Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio.
So the kid's name is Tyler, and his dad, a veteran, was suffering from PTSD. And so Tyler and a couple of his friends got together and said, you know what, we're going to work on something. It's called an anti-night terror smartwatch app. Okay, so it is specifically, I'm sure he had his dad in mind, but this thing is being launched, and it is helping veterans all around the world.
I like how it works too, because it will monitor the heart rate. When the heart rate is spiking pretty hard, that probably means there's a night terror going on. You know, there's some kind of nightmare going on with the PTSD. And so it gives them a little interruption. The smartwatch buzzes a little bit and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. It kind of breaks you out of that thing, and it's really helping. His dad has been the guinea pig volunteer for this app, and it looks like it just might get the FDA approval.
Yeah, and it's like if you have a service dog, if a vet has a service dog, that's what the dog kind of does. It gives them that little nudge, kind of that comfort. And they say it kind of works like that, the app does, when it does that disruption.
It's quite amazing.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I'm going to update you on a story we talked about a couple weeks ago. This is a little puppy. We've all seen that video. It was the puppy that was out on a walk with his owner, and they were by a pond in Florida, and an alligator grabbed this puppy, dragged him under the water. The dad, the owner of the puppy, whose name is Gunner, jumped into the pond and rescued that little dog from the grips of death, right? Guess what? Someone has been honored by the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and it isn't the puppy's owner, it's the puppy for being so brave and making it through.
Oh, look at that. That's so great. And,
Isn't that cute?
an honorary canine now.
Exactly. They said they're going to call him a detective. I don't know why, because I don't know that he knew the alligator was in the pond. But at the same time, he got a little badge that he wears on his collar now. It's so cute. They even had a big ceremony.
Well, see, you learn by experience. So this dog will be able to detect where a lake is and not go near water ever again in his life.
His morning crew.
You might be a Toy Story fan. You might really like Buzz the Lightyear. Well, there's good news for you if that's the case, or somebody that you know in your family. Buzz the Lightyear has his own movie coming out.
Buzz Lightyear has his own movie? Like, not a Toy Story?
It's his own movie.
Wow.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You're going to find out his origin. Where did Buzz the Lightyear come from? So he came from being a young test pilot, and then he became a space ranger. And so you'll learn that whole little journey of Buzz the Lightyear. Here's the thing that I wish they didn't do.
What's that?
Change the voice.
It's not going to be Tim Allen?
No. It's going to
How
be
do you have
Captain America.
How do you have Buzz Lightyear and not have Tim Allen? Like, what?
I guess they're going for a younger sounding voice. I don't know, but Chris Evans, Captain America, is going to be the voice of Buzz the Lightyear in the new movie coming out.
It's just going to be weird.
It is.
I'll still watch it, though.
I don't know. I just can't hear Buzz the Lightyear without Tim Allen being Buzz the Lightyear voice. It's one and the same. I'm sorry.
Maybe they'll rethink the whole concept. I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
they got their mind made up. It's Disney. It's Pixar. They're going to do what they want to do.
You know, that's probably right.